I don't even know if I'm winning this game.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not
Yeah, I
bragging.
don't even know if I'm winning this game. And it's
Receivers
raining.
and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this
It's right?
one.
No, it ain't. Cool.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden
Go.
Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I always get stuck first.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Young. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Big moment in recruiting last week. Four-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a four-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fakes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Why you move so far back, bitch?
Notre Dame has made
Damn.
the 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Carr. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 40, there he goes. Sprinting away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back on the option. The give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Payne. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, I picked the...
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for room. It's Payne. They'll get the first down.
Yeah, bro, you gotta run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He might want another play. They're going to ride this running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on.
Come on, bro. Damn, you take forever, bro.
2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking downfield, it's Carr. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback.
I can't win games. They're just too slow. I can't play like this, bro. I got no O-line, bro.
That's the end of the quarter, and
Just too
Texas
slow.
Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Like, I don't have the tight end.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Dude, how about that roll? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Got the first down and more.
He missing tackle.
He has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the offense has it 1st and 10 from its own 11. Handoff to the lone back.
Got no
open space downfield. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Little touch pass to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, David, the defense dialed it up at the perfect time, and what a tackle.
Great tackle. I'm surprised, honestly, he held on to the football. That is what you want. You want physical knockbacks. When you're on defense, you watch the tape, coach is like, is the running back...
Whoa, you got to get up there, man. Yo, fats. I can't get this slow-ass dude on my team like this, bro.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
Damn, these dudes slow as fuck.
What they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Like, look at this shit.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides
Look
to
at this shit.
What the fuck? This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays.
They really trying me, but what the fuck was that?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to
I can't even pick a play, bro.
Game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
I can't even pick the play, bro.
Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was...
Not the bad throw, by the way. Not the bad throw. I don't like that.
Maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a...
My receiver had to turn around and kept... Serious. This is a bad game, bro.
Casual with it and blew the extra point.
But then
we check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame.
I don't know what's going on.
This has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Something's going to happen. Watch. Something's going to happen, bro. Something's going to happen, bro.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hammond.
Get by my player.
Catch in the middle, it's Hudson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Get by my player again.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Did not get.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Catch and stride inside.
You suck, bro. How can you play this shit?
Off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That's right.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Out of this shit. What is this?
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Carr.
This in the game. I ain't got time for this shit.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. Let's go. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Catch in the middle. It's Gill. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Man, that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Come on, man, get this. You gotta get off him, bro. You gotta get off him, bro.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive.
You ain't looking too good. That's my fucking running back, bro.
And then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to...
Oh, my running back hurt, right? Damn!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but
Bounce it up. Hit that.
it'll be 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Look out, he's got room. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams.
He's fumbling the ball, bro. What are you doing? Damn.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards
God.
after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Oh my God, bro, this is done. I hate this team. I hate the receiver. I hate the tight end. I hate the O-line. I hate everything about the team.
This offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Hammond.
You can't make this shit up.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
On those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety.
You can't make this shit up.
Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got it in the middle, it's Gill. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down mark.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still
Good
on
game,
his
bro.
feet.
Good game.
And how
Good
about
game.
this offense, man? They put the ball
Okay.
in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys
That's crazy.
possessing the football. Big
I
fourth
can
down
post it.
conversion.
I lost first one. Okay.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
To the air. It's Carr. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Looking for more room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
It's a tough position to be in on defense, right? You're trailing in this game late. You're thinking they're going to run it. We got to get bodies in line of scrimmage, get a stop, get the ball back. They go play action and throw it over your head. Tough spot to be in.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Williams. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now on second down. Defense in press coverage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Field goal is good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field.
Even my best receiver can't catch.
Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's got an open man. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
What is Lane talking about? No? What
They'll
he's talking
line up for a
about?
second down play.
What is play I'm picking?
Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
That receiver so trash.
His
I can't even
offense has
pick
been a
this
struggle.
Get out my
bus. I mean,
face.
just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good. Especially
Like, what is he doing,
passing
buddy?
game. And
What is he doing?
QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Dumps it to the back.
My God, bro. Nobody can catch.
Physical.
Nobody can catch.
Fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is
Look at
so
this
much
shitty
pressure
ass
now
running
on this
back.
quarterback to come up
I
with
got
a
no
big
running
play.
back.
They need to
I got no
score a touchdown.
receiver.
They need to
Nobody
keep
can
this drive
catch.
alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play
Can't
right
make
here.
this shit up.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He unleashes a long one. Drop the football.
You caught that shit? What the fuck? Oh, it's game. I can't. It's over.
Decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.